Okay, welcome again, everybody. Happy Tuesday. August is flying by already, but thanks for being here. So I'm going to mosey on over to my mat and you can have a seat as well. All right, so let us dive into our practice, starting with our chakra focus this morning, and we are on the fourth chakra of the seven chakra system. Fourth chakra is the heart space, probably my favorite. And so we make a lotus flower image or with shape with our hands. So you just turn your palms to face each other and then bring the wrists, the base of the hands together. So you have this open gesture here, and then you touch the pinkies together and the thumb tips together, kind of the sides of the thumbs. And then you have this image, this beautiful image of a lotus flower. You can bring that in front of the heart space. And so closing your eyes can be lovely if that works for you. Feeling the supports beneath your body. Maybe there's just a little bit of settling. You can allow your hips and buttocks to release into the support. And this gesture awakens the heart chakra, the anahata chakra, which translates as the unstruck place. The heart chakra, different than the physical heart itself, the heart chakra is vibrantly green in color, emerald green. And this place of the heart is, when I say unstruck, meaning that it's never broken. So even though we can experience what we might say is a broken heart, it's that place of constant joy, never absent, of illumination and of well-being. And so we can remember that place within us when we do have times when things are not as we hope they could be or wish they were. And also to experience that abundant joy that is present. We have a lot of times in our life for that as well. So nurturing the heart space in our practice today, we'll be doing a lot of movements and focus around this area. Let's just take a couple more breaths here. Maybe tuning into how things are for you right here in this moment as it is. The bittersweet, the joyful, the difficulties, all experiences of our life. And we'll chant the sound of yam with a Y. It's kind of like, it's spelled Y-A-M, but we pronounce it like you're saying something tastes good, like yum. So if you'd like to join me for one chant of this seed sound, take a nice breath in. Yum. And then you can release your hands and open your eyes. All right, so take your fingertips under your collarbones and just begin to tap. So you can start in the center of the chest and move your way out to the sides near the shoulders and back in again. And then just kind of go at your own intuition here. You can go above the collarbones. You might want to go up onto the upper trapezius, tops of the shoulders, maybe around. You can tap the back upper shoulder muscles there. And then, so I'm just kind of going where my fingers want to go here. You could even go to the base of the skull if you want, and then around to the sides of the chest. So we're just waking up stimulating the tissue here. As you're doing this, let's take a breath in through the nose and exhale, open mouth. It's a nice sigh. And 2 more breaths like that. Inhale, nose, and exhale, mouth. Great. Okay. And then letting the hands rest down on your legs, just pause and sense. Feel a little bit of tingly there. All right. And then we're going to, from here, come off the floor, come up into standing. And we'll just stand however you like, doesn't matter what way you're facing here. We're just going to bring the arms out in front of you, bend the elbows so the forearms are stacked one on top of the other. And then sometimes we start way up here and there's some tension in the shoulders. So just lower the elbows just to where you feel comfortable and then begin to pulse the arms out to the side and cross over one another. Very minimal movement through the torso, so we're not kind of doing this, right? We're not pulsing the chest forward, just the arms here. And turn the palms kind of upward or towards the chest, changing the rotation of the arms. And just warming up the shoulders here. And then the next time the elbows stay out to the side, pause and take the arms out, palms face forward, and then just bring your, bend at your wrists a little bit. So bring the wrists back, spread the fingers, lower the arms slightly, just to a different place. You may feel some tingling or sensation down the belly of the forearm. Good. And then relax the arms down. Inhale, turn the palms up, reach the arms up, and exhale, hands down through the heart space. A couple more like this. This is the beginning of the sun salutation. Feel the kind of the whole of the movement from your heart to your hands. One more time around. And then we'll bring the arms down, take the arms by your side, left palm turns up, side bend, little crescent side bend here, coming up and switch. And a couple more times like this, really feeling the bend through the side of the body. And then once you've gone both sides, bring the arms around behind you, interlace fingers, lift the arms. I'm going to turn to the top of the mat now. And release the arms. Inhale, reach up to the sky. And then sweep the arms down alongside you as you sit back into a skier's chair here. And then stay upright in the torso so you're not rounded. Stay a little more upright and then pulse the arms back towards the wall behind you or the corner of the ceiling there. And just nice and slow here. The higher up you stay, the less tension in the back. So, you don't want to be way down here necessarily, unsupported. So just kind of pulsing the arms, palms face each other. Great. And then go ahead and reach low. So reach low toward the floor here and reach the shoulder blades away from each other. Taking a breath into the space between the shoulder blades. And then root down and rise up. Inhale the arms to the sky. Hands to the heart, sit back once more. This time, take your right foot back into a very mini lunge pose. So kind of a kickstand lunge here on the ball of your right foot. Shift your weight so you're over both legs evenly. And then start to sweep the arms. Nice and slow and deliberate here. Reaching one arm and then the other. And you can let your chest turn. You can also let your pelvis turn a little bit if it wants to, just to warm up through the whole torso, shoulders and hips here. And then let's stay with the left arm facing forward, reaching forward. Take the right arm back, turn both palms open. This is a reverse lunge here, or a reverse twist. Now we'll take the back arm, reach it forward, touch the palm, and then open up again. Now, if you need to be on the heel of the back foot, that's fine. Try to sense your weight evenly through both feet. My heel went down automatically to help me get a little more balance here. It's fine. All right, let's do one more. Feels kind of nice to open up. Bring the palms together out in front of you and just reach from your shoulder blades out through your fingers. And then hands to the heart, step forward, back to Tadasana. Release the arms, inhale, stretch up. Exhale, hands come through heart and step the left foot back. You can stay on the ball of the foot, this mini lunge here, right? And then we'll sweep the arms. And again, notice sensing into your body. So do you feel your breastbone turning? Do you feel your navel turning? Can you feel even in the response of the legs and down into the ankles and feet? So the whole body is awake and moving here. Next time your right arm reaches forward, reach a little more. Take the left hand back, thumb up. I have to move a little away from my wall here. So a little twist to the left. And then sweep the left arm forward, touch the palms, and open to the left a few times. Now this time you may feel your left outer side of the pelvis turn. That's fine. And again, you can ground the left heel if you need to. Just a little dynamic movement here this morning. Then bring the palms all the way together. Reach from your shoulder blades forward through your fingers. And then bring the hands back into the heart. Step the left foot forward. Okay, so we're going to warm up through the legs a little bit more. So let's take the right foot back again to that little kickstand lunge. Now tilt just an inch forward over your front leg. So you can see I'm still upright. I almost have a line from my head to my back heel here. And this is an option. Now we'll swing the arms slowly. And then if you want to, you can start to bring the back knee up and then touch down. Bring the back knee up and touch down. Now most of the weight is on your front leg. You can have the front knee bent or not. You can keep it a little straighter. Creating a little bit of stability around the left leg here and raising the heart rate this morning. Let's do a couple more like this. And then pause with the right knee forward, taking the left arm forward, turn open to the right. Standing balance. Just go with what's here today for you. All right, and then come back around to center, right foot comes down. So you might feel a little heart rate raising there. Let's take your left foot, toes back just a little bit. So most of your weight is on your front leg here. I'm gonna just tip the pelvis slightly forward. And then you can either keep your hands on your hips and just lift the back knee and tap back down, or if you want to add the arms, usually your opposite arm and opposite leg will move reciprocally, if that's a word, reciprocal arm swing. But you can also take the arms out of it. You could also take the leg out of it and just swing the arms. Okay, so just a few more here, really nice for coordinating movement, bringing more life energy into the body. Last one, keep the left knee forward. Take the right arm forward and then twist to the left. So you could have left hand on the hip if you like, or left arm back. And then bring yourself around. Left foot comes down to meet the right. All right, hopefully you're feeling a bit warmed up. Let's release the arms in mountain pose. Inhale, touch the sky. Chair pose. Let's sit back now, kind of go down, keeping the balls of the feet and the heels grounded. Sitting in your chair squat, hands to the heart. Really feel the weight through the heels, knees behind the toes here. And then bow forward. Ooh, good morning, hamstrings. I'm going to put my hands on blocks. Take a couple of breaths. Now, in Uttanasana, I like to keep my knees bent. I don't use it as a way to stretch my hamstrings. Okay, I want to just nourish the hinging of the hips. Pushing into the ground, though, will help to activate the hamstrings a little bit. But you don't have to worry about straight legs here. So let's come down now, hands and knees. Place the hands on your blocks. So your arms are straight and knees under the hips. And then have the full palm on the blocks as you can. Look right down between your blocks here. And then melt your shoulder blades towards one another. Push the ground away. And then melt. So this is a shoulder blade push-up where the shoulder blades are moving towards the spine and then away. And it's not cat-cow, so your spine itself isn't moving a lot. It's not rounding and arching. Check in with your elbows. The elbows are not locked, okay, and just staying at the same angle. Really feel this through the shoulder blades here. All right, now come on to the pinky finger side of your hand on the blocks like you're going to karate chop something. And then walk your knees back and shift back. You can have toes tucked under or not. And you're shifting back. Thumbs are pointing up to the sky here. I'm just going to breathe and lengthen through the arms. Visualize the breath flowing through the whole rib cage here, enlivening the heart chakra area. Great. And then we'll come back up. You can slide your blocks to the side. Stay with the hands on the floor, knees on the floor in puppy pose, or rise up into down dog now. All right, again, the knees can stay bent, pushing the ground away. Come forward into plank pose and pause, push the ground away. And then knees and thighs and belly come down. Oh, kerplunk. Now, we're going to do a little different cobra position today. So bring your forearms and elbows to the ground. Make a diamond shape with your hands, palms on the floor. And elbows can actually be off the sides of the mat. They can be a little bit wider if you need to. You don't have to have them close on the mat here. So make yourself comfortable there. Keep the back of the neck long. And then press actively the palms, the forearms, and the elbows down into the floor. Start to lift whatever part of the chest and head are coming up. My lower ribs are on the ground here. And I'm just consistently pressing into the forearms, into the elbows. You may feel the front of the chest engage a little bit, the upper back. Just going to stay here for a few more breaths, isometrically working the front of the chest muscles. Sensing into your breath here, breathe into the heart space. So very little lift of the chest and head. One more breath. Okay, hands by the sides of the chest. Now, press down through the hands, lift yourself up. Let's go back into puppy pose again. Reach the arms forward, stretching through the sides of the body. Stay here or lift knees, down dog. Reaching back through hips. Okay, touch the knees down to the floor. If you need some padding under your knees, that's fine. We're going to keep the hands on the floor. I'm turning to face you here. And we're going to take the left leg out to the left. Now look at your left foot. It doesn't need to be completely off to the side. In fact, bring it a little bit further backward. Less of a side angle there, or a side plane motion. be on the inside edge of the foot, and then shift back and forth from there. So just stretching out a different area of the inner leg. Shifting forward and back, feeling the inner thighs. Okay, now keeping the left hand down, move the left hand, or the right hand rather, down. Move the right hand a little more to the midline, and then opening up left arm to the sky. A little twist toward the left leg, and then place your left hand on the heart and turn down toward the floor. Lead with the breastbone and reach the other arm, the left arm rather, just behind the right. And then do that a couple more times. Opening up, pause to feel, and then heart leads the way, turning to the others, towards the other arm. Let's do that one more time. And pause and reach left arm. And then we'll bring left hand back. Let's bring left leg in and switch to the other side. So kind of more back at a diagonal with the right leg and then shifting backwards. So just getting a different, moving the leg in a different position can help to increase the variety of stretch in different areas of the leg. Not always going in the same place. All right, shifting back and forth here. Then we'll move the left hand a little bit more to the midline and take the right arm up. Reaching through the right hand and then turning from the breastbone. So really feel the breastbone movement as you turn towards the left. Reaching behind and then again opening up a few times. There's a consistent reach down through the left arm and hand here. Reaching, pausing. Let's do one more. And then we'll bring right hand back in, right knee back in. Melt down onto your forearms, turn the palms open to the sky, and then walk the knees back a little, shifting back away from your hands, from your elbows. Let your head relax. So sometimes we keep the head, the gaze right between the forearms. If it's comfortable just to let your head go, let your crown of your head kind of just relax towards the ground, that's good. If it doesn't feel good, then just keep your head where it's comfortable here. One more breath like this. Okay, and then let's walk your hands back in. Great. Let's come onto your back. You can have something under your head if you need to. We ended up not using the wall, didn't we? You never know. All right, so just resting on your back now. Bring your feet hip distance apart and take your right leg up to the sky. Turn the right leg in, out, and bring the right ankle to the knee, to the left knee. Arms come to the side. So your left foot will stay grounded, and you're just going to take your legs side to side here, like rolling your pelvis. So we get a lot of stickiness in the area from the ribs to the pelvis, especially on the side. So as your legs go sideways, you can feel the pull in your side waist. We want to just try to stay in a range where the shoulder blades stay grounded. So we're really isolating this movement into the side waist here, pelvis. And then pausing in the center. If you'd like, you can lift your bottom foot and bring your legs in. Stretch the outer right hip here. You could also put a block under your left foot if you like that variation. Less active stretch there with your arms. And then bring your legs back down. Right foot comes down, left ankle to the right knee. We'll try this little rocking side to side. This is not so much of a stretch here, but just, again, bringing some vital life energy into the mid-torso. Shoulders and arms and head super relaxed. Just a few more rocks side to side. Unsticking stuff here. Okay, and then we'll pause in the center. Figure 4 stretch here, ankle or hands around the leg as you like. Making sure your head feels grounded. So sometimes as we hold the legs, we kind of lift the skull off of our prop. So stay grounded there. And then releasing your feet back down to the floor. Let's just bring the feet as wide as your mat and now drop both knees side to side. You can bring your arms into cactus or into a T position. Just make this really relaxed as best you can. Softening the eyes. Sometimes rocking can soothe the body, our system, just settling down. And then as you feel ready, you can bring the knees back up and lengthen the legs. Simple Shavasana here. Bring your hands, one hand to the middle tummy and one hand toward the heart space in a way that your elbows can relax on the floor. And so we come back into the breath, resting attention at the Anahata Chakra. So the lovely unstruck heart. And feel the rise and fall of the breath through the torso, under the hands, gently massaging the inner body and releasing your body to the ground. And coming back into awareness of the room. Through your body, stretch a little through your fingers and toes. And in your own time, making your way to your side. Use your hands to help you back up into sitting. If you'd like to bring your hands into Padma Mudra, lotus flower, and then hands to your heart. May our practice benefit all beings everywhere in some little way. Thank yourself for your practice. Let's share one Om now. Take a nice breath in. Om. Shanti. tea.